Hey guys, it's Jen with Tea and Tattered Things. I have another tea and craft with me process video to share with you today. So today's tea is the Downton Abbey Estate Blend. It's an Earl Grey with vanilla. It's very floral, very delicious. I'm quite enjoying it. So I am doing this spread. This is a B6 Slim size Traveler's Notebook insert. I was wanting something in between my standard size and my passport size. So I found this journal and inserts on clearance on Amazon actually. And so I got it and I'm playing around with it. I'm loving the size. I am not thrilled about the paper in this insert that came with it. It's very thin. And so you can see on my spread, there's some ghosting of an image that I stamped on the previous page. So I wanted to stamp this image that you see now. I wanted to add that to my spread, but I didn't want to add it directly to the page because I'd have more bleed through. And like I said, I already have that ghosting. So what I did, I stamped it onto some vintage newsprint and just tore it down to size. That solves the ghosting problem, and then also the extra layer of paper just adds another element of interest to the spread. Now this spread is meant to celebrate life, and particularly the life that I see all around us. And so this swallow, we had swallows build a nest on our porch earlier in the summer. I loved watching them, and so this swallow kind of represents those that I saw. So I'm flipping through some different vintage papers, looking for some different things to add some layers of texture to my spread. So I've got some vintage notebook paper that I've torn down to size, and then I'm using some sheet music as well. I wait to glue down everything until I'm sure I have it just the way I want it. I can be kind of indecisive sometimes, so I like to give myself some time before I start gluing. So now I'm sorting through some stickers. Like I said, I think I said on one of my last videos, I ordered some stationery from wish.com. I was a little leery of the quality, what it would be like, but I got these stickers in and they are just gorgeous. And in particular, this sticker that you see, it came from a dried flower sticker pack, which is great for me living so deep in the South. It's very humid and it's very hard to dry flowers. The last 3 batches of flowers that I tried to dry ended up molding instead of drying. So these stickers are a great alternative for me. I'm adding some more of that torn notebook paper to the left-hand side of my spread. I like to make sure that my pages have elements in common. I don't want them to be too matchy-matchy, but I do want them to look cohesive, like they belong to the same pages. Now I was fairly happy with how everything was looking at this point, so I went ahead and started to glue things down. I am using the Elmer's Permanent Craft Bond glue stick here, and I really like this glue. As you can see, there's a bit of a grace period when you stick it down. If you realize that you don't like it, then you can move it for a little bit, but it is a permanent hold, and once it dries, it holds really well. So this is what I use in pretty much all of my journals for gluing down my collage and paper elements. Now these stickers are rather difficult to peel off of the backing. I don't have fingernails, I'm a pianist and I can't have nails, so that makes it a bit harder. I finally just gave up, and so you can see, just started filming again once I got it stuck down. So I felt like the bottom of my left-hand page really needed some more interest, something else to make it seem a little more finished and cohesive. So I'm sorting through my little collection of vintage bits and bobs, tickets, postage stamps. I adore vintage tickets. I would put them on everything if I could. So this, I just added this element because it makes me happy, and the neutral color of that ticket really went well. It really meshed with my spread. So now I'm going to be adding some stamping. I got this stamp set from Paper Game Co. on Etsy quite recently, and I really love this stamp set. I'll have to link their shop in the description of this video. And like I said before, the theme of this spread is life. I wanted to celebrate the life that's all around us. My husband was home for the holiday weekend. He was home for Labor Day, and we got to spend a lot of time just on our little property enjoying everything that's around us. We have an incredible amount of plants just in our little space. We have figs and muscadines, we have herbs, we have roses, we have 3 glorious, beautiful pecan trees, we have chickens that lay fresh eggs. We're just surrounded by nature, by life, and by growing things, and that was really what I wanted to capture in this spread, was just a celebration of that life and how privileged we are to enjoy these things and how much I want to treasure them. So I wanted to add some color to these stamped images, and like I said, the paper with this insert is quite thin. I would not want to put watercolor on this paper. I'm afraid it might disintegrate, or at least it would get all puckery and bunchy. So I'm adding some colored pencils. They're Tombow, and I cannot pronounce the name, but if you would like a message with the brand of these pencils and the colors that I use, leave me a comment in the comments section and I will pass on that information to you. Because that dried flower sticker had some color, I wanted to add some things that would be similar. Again, I'm just trying to bring a sense of cohesion to my spread, a sense of belonging, and that everything really goes together. So now I'm going to be stamping some words with this little typewriter text stamp set, and the kind of the concept that I wanted to stamp is that life abounds. So I'm going to be stamping those words before I add journaling. Now, with these stamps, as you can see, I don't do a great job getting them very precise and lined up. The lines of text can look a little bumpy. The spacing can be a little irregular, but I like to embrace that on my spreads. I want to look back and see the process that I made and just enjoy that process and all the little imperfections that make it unique. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of journaling with my Pilot Metropolitan fountain pen and Diamine Earl Grey ink. I will post a completed photo of my spread on Instagram. But that pretty much wraps it up for today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys later.